Hi, thanks for tuning in to another episode of my podcast, Confessions of a Reformed Control Freak. My name is Brian Smith, and if I've learned anything at all in my 40-plus year career as general manager for a major retailer, college professor, and an award-winning entrepreneur, it's this. Managing and leading others is a learned behavior. I believe you can learn how to communicate and interact more effectively, build collaborative teams, resolve conflict, or motivate others to perform at their best. My podcasts are ideal for first-time supervisors, managers, business leaders, or those looking to be promoted into a leadership role in their organization. Seasoned veterans will also benefit from tuning in. I'll give you my take on the ins and outs of today's business world and share some tips and techniques to help you develop those soft skills needed to manage and lead others the 21st century way, regardless of gender or generation. If I knew then what I know now, I would have led others differently. After listening to my Confessions of Reformed Control Freak podcast, I hope you will manage and lead others differently as well. Today's topic, finding your why. The question to ask yourself is not what you do. The question to ask yourself is why you do it. Once you know your why, all you need to do is find the courage to create your life around it. Ask yourself, what really turns your crank? In a perfect world, what would you really love to be doing? What would it take for you to develop a career around it? What things need to fall into place for you to live a purposeful life, a life you envision for yourself? You were put on this earth to achieve your greatest self, to live out your purpose and do it courageously. Not sure what you were meant to be? What you were meant to do? For the next 2 weeks, I want you to write down what you were doing when you caught yourself smiling for no apparent reason. Every time you see yourself smiling or whistling or humming a song, write down what you're doing at that very moment. After your 2 weeks are up, look over your list. Do you see a pattern? You should be able to connect the dots and see the common denominator. It will reveal what you are truly meant to be doing. It will tell you what makes you happy. The mystery of human existence lies not in just staying alive, but in finding something to live for. Once you've discovered what makes you happy, the next thing you need to figure out is how to make a living out of doing what you love to do. I generally love what I do. I cannot see myself doing anything else. You have within you the ability to do the same thing. You just need to put a plan together to get there. But I do caution you. If you want to get into business for yourself, I do not recommend quitting your current job just yet. There are a lot of questions that need answers. Most new businesses fail within the first 3 to 5 years because of lack of funds or lack of management skills. Start slow. Take baby steps. Operate it as a part-time business while you continue to work your full-time job. Do not be in a hurry to get there. You will get there soon enough. How much income will your business need to generate before you can commit to it full-time? How much income will it need to generate to be able to pay yourself a living wage? What are your monthly fixed costs? Rent, hydro, phone, insurance, internet, etc. What are your monthly revenue projections? Do the math. Live and die by the numbers. Revenue minus costs equals money left over to pay yourself and put back into the business so you can continue to grow. We tend to overestimate the amount of revenue coming in. I recommend that you have at least 6 months of savings in your bank to cover all of your expenses and pay yourself if your projections are wrong. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Finding your why is just the beginning. What you do with it is up to you. Do what you love to do and make a career out of it. I promise you'll be glad you did. You've been listening to my Confessions of a Reformed Control Freak podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Please give me a heads up, a thumbs up, or leave me a comment and let me know what you think of this episode. If you're looking for answers to the questions about the challenges you face managing and leading others, you can contact me directly at brian@briansmith.pld.com. To print out a hard copy of this or any of my podcast episodes, visit my website at briansmith.pld.com. Are you or someone you know looking for a keynote speaker, a virtual presenter, a corporate trainer, or a management consultant? Please give me a call. I work with people who want to develop their soft skills and learn how to communicate and interact more effectively, build collaborative teams, resolve conflict, or motivate others to perform at their best. All 4 of my published books are available on Amazon, both in print and e-reader formats. The hardcover special edition of my latest book, New Revelations from a Reformed Control Freak, The Art of Managing and Leading Today's Diverse Workforce, includes a 4-week online training program at no additional cost. Want to stay connected? You can follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Thanks for listening to my Confessions of a Reformed Control Freak podcast. And most importantly, have yourself one heck of a great day.